Good morning, this is Alamon, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, where we've just pulled in a few more cars into the garage. I did that off camera to save time. And we have some new kinds of cars. These are Maluk cars, which have kind of their own special parts store. So front crankshaft bearing. So here's the Maluk parts shop. Front crankshaft bearing. Okay, and then this guy had an extensive shopping list. Okay, front shock absorber, rear shock absorber. Let's start with that. Easy to remember. Let's just sort... front and rear. Suspension... So, rear suspension arm. Rear wheel hub. So those two parts. Let's work on this one. Shock absorber. Okay, so for sure we're going to be lifting you up. You need... Yeah, we're going to be lifting you up too. Although we can do the ABS module right here. Disassemble. Okay, so maybe your ABS is not right there. Okay, I see where you are. And it's the module that we needed to replace anyway. Not the pump, although the pump looks like it's in pretty rotten shape as well. There we go. Let's go back to this Maluk. Yeah, a bunch of things need to be taken apart. Can I take this out without... Yeah, I figured I'd have to take the... Ooh, only 4 bolts here. I'm sure I'm supposed to do them, you know, diagonals to remove them properly, but whatever. I think outer tie rod was one of the things I needed to remove there. Let's see. Okay. Flexible clamp. Well, that wasn't on our repair list, I don't think. Can be examined on test path? Oh, yes, to examine it, not to disassemble it. Is this a real kind of thing, Maluk? Or is that kind of like a, you know, representing some other kind of brand? Okay, rear suspension arm. Okay, that's going to be a pretty big job. Take the wheel off. Oh, that's a lot of bolts. Well, this car's put together quite differently from the other ones that we've been dealing with so far. Almost got it.
Give up the tendency to accept your brother's suffering. Give up the need to escape from reality. Give up that attitude that as long as I'm alright, Jack. Give up the need for complacency.
So we do need this off first, okay. Everything else looks good there. So time to start putting things back to... Okay, I think I'm replacing parts that I'm not actually required to replace. Oops, no. Bit of an expensive part too. Yeah, actually, just a lot of the parts on this car are in not very good shape. There we go, rear suspension arm back on. Drive axle joints. Drive axle. It'd be nice if they had like an automatic camera thing where it would go to a good vantage point for putting in whatever part you need to put in. So there's a lot of times it just kind of zooms in and you're just staring at something up close that is like not what you're actually working on. Just because whatever it is in your way. Is that really everything? I feel like we pulled more parts off than that, but... No, actually, I'm sure we did. I'm sure we did. Wasn't there a part that was here? Yeah. Support bracket. Outer tie rod and flexible clamp. Like I said, I probably don't need to be replacing all of these things if it's not part of the order, but I don't want to ship anything out that has critically low parts. There's our outer tie rod. I think there was also a bushing that I took out in the back. I'm suddenly remembering about possibly. Although I might be confusing that with some other... Alright, you know what, I'll worry about it if it's not letting me finish the car later. Assemble mode. Front shock absorber. Very good. Screw at the top. And at the bottom there. Rear wheel hub. Am I missing well, what is wheel hub? Because there's the rims. And I'm not seeing any other red parts. Plenty of orange. Trying to see if there's anything ghostily appearing. Well, what will it say if I say finish job? Rubber bushing. So yeah, so I thought I was missing a bushing. I would really like it if there were like a nice glowy here is what you missed feature, but I guess that would take a bit of the sport out of the game. Okay, there's one rubber bushing. Ah! Still missing rear wheel hub. I'm quite confused. Like, if anything is rear wheel, it's going to be back here, yeah? I mean, I guess I can pull this apart and see if I can find a part called rear wheel hub. Maybe if I'm lucky, it will be on this side. So there's a cap. That's a real... So I must need to do the one on the other side. Ah, keep clicking the wrong thing. Here we go, making progress, making progress. Get that off, get the cap off, get the brake drum off. There we go. Cannot remove because need to take out the rear drive axle. And then the drive axle joints. And I think this will finally finish off this car. We do have over 2,000 experience though, so we can invest in another repair tool thing, possibly. Alright. Unless I want to get something else here. We haven't been needing to examine anything so far, actually. There's fast stuff. I don't know what tablet does. Maybe tablet just means you don't have to run back to your computer all the time. You can just pull up a tablet, like, at the car to buy the parts. That'd be nice, but I think repair tools are probably the better way to go. Let's just try to repair everything that we have. Wow, that's a lot of did not succeeds in a row. It says chance of repair 60%. Okay. Well, that's a good enough condition to put in a car, so let's just keep that the way it is. Ugh. So I see, yeah, open inventory or T for tablet, and I just don't have the tablet right now. This guy, let's move you to the left lifter. And what do you need again? Something simple, I think. Front crankshaft bearing, okay. Lift you up. This car wants all brake-related stuff, I think. Yeah, calipers, discs, pads, etc. So I see some stuff in the back that needs to be done. New disc. New pads, new caliper. I already put in the ABS module that they wanted. I think this one just needs a caliper, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's easy. Nice. Getting lots of money. I don't really know what to spend it on. Because we buy parts for sure, but other than that, I don't know. So... front crankshaft bearing. Well, I mean, the engine's back here. So, a crankshaft sounds like something that would be part of the engine. There's drive axle. Well, here's where my lack of car knowledge can be shown off. Ah, crankshaft. So there's crankshaft pulley. Which means, yeah, it looks like we will be... I probably need to put this down. So I assume I access the engine through here. Yes. So we want to open up the crankshaft. Yeah, I see it in there. Accessible from under the car, okay. No, so we actually need the timing cover, which was when the car was not on the lifter. That's a lot of bolts. Have to take off the cam gear first, okay. I guess that makes sense, because it's like a chain and not a belt. This is going to be the last episode, the last repair that we do this episode. But also it's the last episode that I'm recording in this session, so that's something. I kind of like this, you know, it's a bit zen. Get to learn as you go. I'm sure that this is going to be a series with an incredibly small audience. Probably also get me a good number of people to unsubscribe from the channel, but that's life. That's life. So are all of these cars total pieces of crap? Because, like, all the ones that we've gotten have been all rusted out. I want to look this up, though. Maluk. See if that's actually a real thing. So many things to bolt in, but I think this is it. Only earned $69 for that much work. Alright, well, that's going to be it for now. Good night, sleep tight. Actually, I want to just check out the repair bench. Give it a try. Okay. Hey! Yeah, alright. I mean, not that these are... Well, camshaft, I think it was pretty expensive. Alright, we're repairing some stuff. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the repair bill bite. Bye-bye.